J&J lovers, I need all my Ghanaian followers in the comments today because you people completely won me over. This was my first time making Ghanaian okra stew, and honestly, I wasn't prepared for how unbelievably delicious this turned out. I've made Nigerian okra soup many times, but this has completely different flavor profile. One thing I've learned is that if you want your okra to stay beautifully green and extra slimy, boil it first with little water, sliced onions, and just a pinch of baking soda. Then make sure your stew is already perfectly seasoned before adding the okra, because adding salt afterwards can reduce that beautiful drawy texture. I also added spinach leaves and chopped garden eggs to the okra. Then with just like a cup of water, don't overboil it. Just cook it until the okra begins to release that sliminess. Then set it aside. For the stew base, we are starting off with some palm oil and some sliced onions. Then remember the garlic, ginger, pepper mix we blended earlier? Yes, we are adding it to the stew. So you go in with that, stir for a little while, then add your tomato pepper mix. Now, this tomato pepper mix, make sure you don't add too much of tomato. If you can, skip the tomato part or just add 1 or 2 tomatoes to it. Fry until that sour taste is gone, then add your salt and your seasoning. Go in with the protein which you boiled earlier and stir that together. Now, the Ghanaians will always love to add some seafood to this meal, so I'm adding some croaker fish and prawns to mine. Stir that in gently, cover and allow to cook on a very low heat so that the fish can cook well. You can take out the fish so that it doesn't break into the soup. This is the exciting part. Add back the okra into your stew base and stir that together. You can see the sliminess, like you can see how drawy this is. It didn't break, like the texture remained the same. The traditional ingredients called Momone, a fermented fish that's very popular in Ghana. I couldn't find it here in Nigeria, so I worked with what I had. And still, the taste was amazing. Now you can add back the fish you removed back to the pot and stir in gently, not like a thief. Once you've added back your okra, you don't need to cook it for a long time. Just a few minutes on the heat and your soup is ready. I served everything with my corn and cassava banku. Ghanaians, come and take your flowers. This meal is comforting, rich, flavorful, and honestly one of the best okra I've ever eaten. Now, I need my Nigerian families to try this recipe too, because I promise you, you will understand why I am this excited. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I see you on my next one. Bye.